All right, so here we are. It's another episode, and we are going to make the Tia Maria Mai Tai. And I've never made this before, so you guys are going to be making along with me, and we will taste it together and we'll figure it out. I'm excited though because I really like mezcal, and I really like rum, and I really like orange curacao, and I like it all. So let's just figure it out, and we'll taste it together. So we are going to go ahead and start with the, what are we going to do? We're going to do the, okay, we call it the rabbit, but it's the 400 Conejos, I think is what it is. But yeah, we're going to start with this. Let's You guys, it's just been a long day today. No sleep for me, so I'm a little goofy today. All right, so let's say 1 ounce of this. The 400 Conejos. Let's talk about the tasting notes of this. It's a mezcal. All right, it's a mezcal. It's a mezcal. So right now, off the bat, I'm getting kind of a light smoke. It's not a really heavy smoke like you would get off of a mezcal. It is very smoky, but it's not heavy smoky. It's more of a light smokiness. But I'm also getting like roasted agave and like some sweet fruit on the back. So it's a really interesting tequila. So I highly recommend trying it. I've had it on the rocks before and it's really good, and I've had it in a margarita, but we're gonna try it here and we're gonna see how it blends really well. But yeah, those are the tasting notes of this, and it's actually quite delicious. So second thing that we're gonna go ahead and add in is some 1 ounce of the Flor de Caña. We've all used the Flor de Caña before, but if you are not familiar with it, this is more of a oaky, coconut, vanilla, kind of caramely. So it's very sweet smelling. So if you were a person that wasn't sure about rum, this would be an easy way to get you into the rum, because it's not really funky at all. It's more sweet. And we're gonna go ahead and do 1 ounce of that, a little teeny bit more. I'm really confused of how this is gonna taste. I'm not really sure. I think it's gonna be good because the ingredients are good, but I'm not sure how it's gonna be together. So we're gonna figure that out. All right, so next we're gonna have the 1 ounce of lime. I've already pre-juiced that. We'll get that in there. And then we've got Jeff's homemade? All right, orgeat. Jeff's homemade orgeat. All right, so here we go. We all know what this is. It's amazing, and Jeff makes it. So we're gonna go ahead and do about 1/2 ounce of that. And I think I'm gonna go with the full 1/2 ounce of that because of the tequila. I want to get a little bit of that sweetness in there. I know it's kind of going against what I've always said about sweet, but I think that with the mezcal, I'm gonna need that. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the full recipe ingredient of that. So next we have our triple sec. So we have Calieres, I think is how we pronounce this. Little bit different than the other triple sec that we use. This one here has lower sweetness to it, a little more orange peel, and it's kind of got like a heavier back note of that. So we're gonna go ahead and use this, and I think it's gonna balance again really well with the mixture of the rum and the tequila. So we're gonna go ahead and use this, and we're gonna do about, I would say, 3/4 of an ounce. So let's go ahead and get that. All right, so we've got everything in, and but I like it really cold. So let's go ahead and do, so there's a nice frost on it. And let's see what happens. The color's pretty. Looks like a Mai Tai. Keep the cap off so we don't have the ghost shoot it off. All right, so let's give it a little whirl. I would say it's gonna be fun tasting this, and we'll see if we need a float. In the meantime, if you guys would not mind liking, subscribing, commenting, just kind of helping the channel along. We're newbies here, we're trying, so any bit of love would be appreciated. So, all right, let's go ahead and give it a taste. Woo. That's really interesting. You guys, that's really interesting. I don't know what it needs. I think that the mezcal is really overpowering. And we only did 1 ounce of it, and we did an ounce of the Flor de Caña, but I don't even taste Flor de Caña. I don't get any of those sweet spice notes. I don't get like the coconut or the oak or the vanilla or anything off of that. All I get is like heavy, I get that smoke. I get lime, I get the orange, I could taste all that, but you guys, the mezcal is really overpowering. So I think I'm gonna do a float because, you know, I like my float. So let's try that and let's see if it kind of balances it out a little bit, but yeah, I don't know, you guys. This tastes more to me like a margarita. I'm trying not to do a Nicole float because you know how that goes. I never measure this part. I just do it as I please. So here we go. And again,
good dark rums. It's like, it's hard because a lot of the good dark rums aren't very dark or
prettier. Obviously, I'm going to stir it in and I'll give it a taste and see what I think. But no. 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 No, 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 no. I don't. No. I don't like it. I don't like it. Way too smoky. If I'm going to have that kind of a smoke in tequila, I want it in like a margarita. Like I'm sad that I used rum in here because it's not good. So let's rank it. Let's rank it as Mai Tai. It's absolute 0. It's not a Mai Tai at all. It does not taste like a Mai Tai. It doesn't at all. Not one bit. So 0 Mai Tais for the Mai Tai. As a cocktail, I don't even want to give it. I don't even want to give it anything because if I ordered this, I'd be like, "Where's the rest of the ingredient of my margarita?" So, it's drinkable though. It is. It's drinkable. So, because it's drinkable, I'll be nice and I'll give it a 1 for a cocktail. Just because it's something, if I got it, I'd be like, meh, it has an ingredient in it and I can taste it, which we all know is important. I didn't get screwed by the bartender. It's like, I got a cocktail in my hand. I'm okay. But it's not that great, you guys. Not that great at all. Maybe you could dress it up and put a little more orgeat in there to kind of balance out the mezcal. Maybe it needs a little more lime to kind of like cut that smoke. But you guys, the minute that smoke hits in there, I kind of feel like it's all done, you know, like it's over. That smoke has like taken over the building and we're done for. In that regard, yeah, I would say no. So yeah, not great. So please remember to like, subscribe, comment below, and let us know if you guys are making any of these cocktails. We'd love to hear from you. All right, see ya.